Wedding, because these two kids are not ordinary kids, and Lord knows neither am I, but we'll get to that. Who gives Nikki to be committed in marriage to Eli?
We do.
And you both give your blessings to this union of love.
Yes, we do.
Thank you. I'm going to start off by telling you just a quick little history. Most of you have all grown up with Eli and Nikki. Some of you haven't. They both grew up in Sierra Madre. Their paths crossed here and there, mostly because Eli knew Nikki's brothers, and Nikki ran around with Eli's brother. Later on in life, though, they were reintroduced at a Christmas party at Matt Denny's. Funny thing about it, Nikki insists that Eli was forced, and that's the word she used, forced to be her escort. I think he was just working it, that's what I think. Some of their good friends, they saw potential in a possible relationship that wasn't just going to be a fly-by-night thing. And so a second meeting was kind of set up, if you will. Their friends Mario, Melissa, Nate, Eli and Nikki, they all got on a train and they went to downtown LA to a place called Casey's Pub. And through the night of normal young people carousing like they do, like us older folks remember we did and don't anymore, something happened. Nikki saw a spark in Eli, and that set the wheels in motion. They started taking trips up and down the California coast, hanging with friends, going to various music bands, various music shows. In general, they were sharing good times and getting to know one another. But most of all, what was really happening is they were falling in love. Nikki, Eli, you guys are about to embark on the most incredible journey of your life. It's going to be the most outrageous, wonderful thing you can ever imagine. But I'm here to tell you, it's going to be tough. There's going to be times where it's hard. But the rewards you're going to get out of all those hard trials and tribulations, you're always going to know you have a soulmate. You're always going to know there's someone there that you can draw strength from when you need it the most. There's always going to be a shoulder to cry on. And yeah, tough guy, it is okay to shed a tear if you're a man. Most importantly, the two of you are going to be able to experience what it's like to have a hand reach out and pull you up out of your deepest, darkest moments. I'm going to take just a split second and give you a little history on myself. This isn't about me, but it will help you understand where I'm going with the next part of this. Truth is, this guy that you see right here now isn't what I was. I spent 20 years traveling the highways and the fast lane as a pretty radical, hardcore old school biker, having fun, raising hell, kicking ass. In my day, we called girls old ladies. Well, let me tell you, sunshine, you ain't no hardcore biker, and Nikki ain't your old lady. Nikki is becoming your wife. And Nikki, Eli is soon to be your husband. Now, a little funny thing you might not all know about Eli. Truth is, most all you out there know that he's a connoisseur of good ales, and he's even been known to brew a batch or two of some pretty good beer, which really isn't that surprising because it was only 2 generations before him that his bloodline on one side of the family was nothing but a bunch of bootleggers and horse thieves. Nikki, my card says right here, you still got time to run, Nikki.
Never sold a horse. Yeah, there you go.
I could stand here and I could talk about all the usual things that you hear at most weddings. But I told you in the beginning, this wasn't going to be your usual wedding. I could talk about things like love, trust, loyalty, but it's very obvious to everyone in this audience, all your guests and loved ones, that the two of you already have that. I want to take just a minute and talk to you guys about 3 things. Number 1, communication. To have a successful marriage, you have to be able to talk about your deepest thoughts. You have to be able to share what your heart is feeling. You have to express what your dreams are, what your desires are. Most of all, you have to be able to express yourself freely in harmony with each other. And one real important thing, be bold and share your fears, because there will be fears. Now that you're communicating so good, let's talk about negotiation. All the married people out here, and I look around and there are a lot of people that have been married for a long time. Marriage is about give and take. Marriage is about compromise. But when you work things out in a positive manner, productivity of whatever level you want just follows suit. Last but not least, cooperation. Now I know you think that the last 2 days you guys have been cooperating the best you ever could, but and for those of you that have been witnessing some of it, we're going to stay away from words like groomzilla. I'm messing with you. Yeah, you're exactly right. He's going to kick my butt. Anyways, in cooperation, you're going to help each other achieve your goals. You're going to be teammates. You're going to cooperate in a manner that you never could accomplish things by yourself. You're now a team, a union of 2, but you're 100 times stronger in your abilities to conquer whatever life throws at you. And when you guys are cooperating, don't mess with each other. You know what, really? If you're doing good, don't mess with one another. That's enough of my gushy stuff. This next part, Eli and Nikki wrote their own vows, and I don't know if it's my decision as to who goes first, but I don't know, what, rock, paper, scissors? What do you want to do?
Okay. Hi. Hi, baby. I'm here today to pledge my love to you. I promise to honor you, cherish you, take care of you, and be your loving wife. It is very hard to put into words how much I love you. You are the yin to my yang. You remember when I forget. You say things when I don't. You remind me to stay grounded when I want to freak out. You are my sounding board, my best friend. You are my sunshine. I have found in you something I will never find again. You make me feel so special and loved. And you know, that little game that we play? Well, I love you more than all the grains of dirt in these foothills. And I'm so proud to become your wife.
Well, you got a tough attitude.
Nikki, my love, people may ask, when did you know she was the one? When did you know that you wanted to marry her? Well, in my mind, I couldn't answer that because it was never a question. I just knew. We fell so quickly in love. From the start, I just knew you were the one for me. You have such an awesome, caring heart that it's hard not to love you. To me, marriage is a commitment